What's up guys, Chasing Lamer here with episode number 14 of Welcome to Wroxham, and in today's episode we return to league action and try and get ourselves back on track to get up and out of this division. So, like, subscribe, ring the bell, share it with your friends, and let's go do the intro. I'll see you on the other side. So here we are then guys, for the game against Hullbridge. We sit second in the table, Hullbridge are in 12th, and things have been on a decent run for us of late. If we have a little look at the recent games, we last met for this game against Altrincham where we lost 2-1 of course. Following game we beat Malden and Tiptree 5-0 at home with 5 goals from Trey Lucas, which is spectacular work. We then beat Aylesbury United 4-3. Goals from Kieran Matton and Costas and a brace from Trey Lucas. He's on form right now. He's absolutely on fire. It's quite disgraceful. We lost 2-1 in the Regional Cup third round to Sittingbourne with Trey Lucas scoring again, but that's irrelevant because we just need to get promoted at this point. We played VCD Athletic, beaten 3-1. Goals from Kieran Matton, Elliott and that man Trey Lucas again. Brightlingsea were the next opponents at home, 3-0. Kit Elliott, Ben Perry and of course Trey Lucas. And then a 2-1 win over Saffron Walden in our last game with goals from Trey Lucas and Andy Clancy, which, quite nice considering as well, Kieran Matton got himself sent off in that one. So, we've done okay. We're starting like a team who might be able to build a challenge. However, when we look at the league table, we do see we are 9 points behind Grays, but we do have 2 games in hand over them. So effectively, we could be 3 points behind. And that still means the hunt is very, very much on for the automatic promotion spot, the single automatic promotion spot. Greys are playing Saffron Walden today though, so they should be okay for picking up points against 10th in the table. We'll see how that goes, but let's get into the game. Let's see if we can get a good win. So a bit of a rejig on deck as we announce the first 11 today. We've got Taylor in goal, Marquez, Williams, Wilson, Brown and Balogun at the back. Which, bit of a change-up, but, you know, will make things happen because we need to. Tarima is playing as the defensive midfielder today because I felt like that was a good option for him. Perry and Dreyer start in central midfield just because I felt like it was time to give them some proper runs in the team. Clancy on the right wing, Elliott on the left wing, Trey Lucas starting up top because why wouldn't you start a man who scored 18 goals already this season up top? On the bench it's Goulet, Cook, Vegetali, Cicerelli, Mitchell, Goldthorpe and Mintus. So pretty strong around. Only people missing, Costas is on holiday because he's just knackered. Kieran Matton is suspended. And McLeod, who hasn't actually played yet, is currently out with an injury. So that's all good. Right, let's get into the game and let's see what we can do, shall we? So in the dressing room, I'm going to say we've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me, and absolutely no one has reacted, which is good. We'll tell them to make the difference, make us proud, because we need to get a performance from them today. And this seems to be the secret, so we'll see how that goes. Match preview, see if there's any players we know, recognise from elsewhere in football. No, don't think so. Come across a few Falarins in my time, but none that will be playing at this level. So we're going to go with probably not, and just crack on with the game against Hullbridge Swifts. So, I really hope we get a win today, because I'm sick of us losing when I live com. That's never a good look. Ball over the top from Wilson Brown to Marquez. Finds Clancy. Can we get an early goal here? Inside a minute as we hit this highlight. Williams over the top looking for Lucas. Doesn't find him. Perry is there to Clancy. Clancy back to Marquez. We are missing Kieran Matton today. He's quite a big goal scorer from midfield. Clancy puts into the box and Kit Elliott puts it away for his 5th of the season. He's not been as prolific this season as he was last season. Not that bothered. We're on good form. And Clancy's just done an absolute magic for us, putting that ball into him. Great touch by Elliott. Stayed on side as well. I think the ball was played back to him. And 1-0. 1-0 is a good place for us to start inside a minute. Williams on the ball to Tarima. Tarima finds Perry and Perry back to Williams. Can we get a second goal here? Really look good. Ball goes over the top from Williams. Doesn't find Lucas, but Perry picks up the interception, and Clancy now on the ball into Lucas. Lucas is on the ball. 19 goals this season. The second assist for Andy Clancy so far in this game. And he has been pretty dynamic of late. And he's just justifying the faith in keeping him that we've shown, really. Ball over the top. Lucas beats 2 men in the box, puts it away. What a finish from the big man up top. And 2-0 already. Andy Clancy well on his way to man of the match. Looking very strong right now. Butcher now for Hullbridge with the goal kick. Goes deep and it's beaten everyone. Jay Williams will pick that up easily to Marquez, to Clancy, back to Williams. Probably going to look for another big ball forward. Doesn't. Finds Marquez who goes for the big ball forward. And now Trey Lucas gets on the end of it. Can he finish this one? Of course he can. It's Trey Lucas. 20 goals this season. 2 in this game. And we are on ridiculous form. We're not even out of November yet. And he's had 20 goals, which is just obscene. He could be on for, 40, 50 goals this season if he stays fit. And even if he doesn't, Darnell Mintus is waiting in the wings, and he's quite a prolific goal scorer when he gets going. It is a little bit obscene right now. Taylor now with the goal kick for Wroxham to Wilson Brown, usually at left back of course, playing centre half today. Plays it across to Perry, back to Tarima, to Dreyer, and all the way back to Wilson Brown. Tarima again out wide, looking for Balogun, who gives it away to Gardner. Hullbridge going to hit us on the break here and gets us back into it. Ramadan through to Wakefield. Wakefield puts it away, and we've lost the clean sheet, but we are still 2 goals up. In fact, I probably should have yelled some praise at the guys at some point, just to, spur them on a little bit, tell them they are actually doing a good job. Don't want them getting, thinking that I'm not paying attention here on the sidelines. We're just having good fun watching the team play some excellent football. And yes, that defending could have been better, but, we'll keep going, and hopefully Balogun will regain his composure, get us back into the game. Who knows? Butcher now with a goal kick for Hullbridge. Ball goes deep, and very deep. Gardner gets his head onto it. Wilson Brown will sweep it up. He just needs an outlet. Balogun to Elliott. Back to Balogun. He needs to not give the ball away again if he can help it. Back to Wilson Brown. Just going to slow things down here. Take our time. Nice. Tarima and Wilson Brown playing a little bit of 1-2 there just to keep things going. Wilson Brown now showing off his tricks. Williams to Perry. Back to Williams. Williams has time now. He's just going to slowly bring it forward. Ball over the top looking for Lucas. Doesn't find it. Perry though on the ball and finds Dreyer. Dreyer lots of time. Finds Elliott with a pass he should never have got there. Elliott into the box. Kit Elliott. I was going to say blast over the bar, but it was Butcher who got a hand to it, I think. So that's worked out okay, and there's going to be a corner. Who is taking the corner? It's going to be Dreyer. I've not seen Dreyer take many corners. Into the box looking for Kit Elliott near post. Woodford heads it out. We're going to get another corner. Can we get a better delivery this time from Dreyer, or do I need to put someone else on corners? Either could be true at this point. Dreyer lines it up again. Goes a bit deeper that time, slightly better. Otenaya with the clearance, but only as far as Perry, who's going for the byline. Back to Williams. Williams to Tarima. Tarima with a shot from range, and that's just high, wide, and into the car park. Marquez now to Perry. Looking for Clancy. Won't find him. Hursett now on the ball. Back to Nicol. Over the top. Looking for Masterson. Who's looking for Ramadan, but he's not going to get there. He is going to get there. Ramadan back to Masterson. Awful defending by Marquez there. Luckily, Gardner heads it over the bar, and we have survived that attack, but I can't help feeling we probably need another goal to put this one to bed. Taylor now with a goal kick. Finds Wilson Brown. Can Wilson Brown achieve anything of note here? That is the real question we have to ask ourselves. Good ball out wide, looking for Clancy, but doesn't find him. Masterson headed to Woodford. Lucas almost gets on that. Nicol back to Butcher in goal. Butcher hoofing the ball forward. It's been just gone nowhere. Wilson Brown now to Balogun, to Tarima. Tarima over the top looking for Lucas. Can Lucas get there? Can't quite get there. And now Gardner on the ball. Well, we've just got to see something happen here. Gardner over the top looking for Trainer. Can we get something out of this one? I don't know if we can get some defending going on. Maybe Wakefield has a pop and it's just skimmed the bar and it has gone out for the goal kick. Throw in now with Trainer for Hullbridge to Otenaya. Elliott makes a tackle and keeps the ball, puts it through, looking for Lucas, doesn't find him. Woodford and Hursett combining to get the ball back for Hullbridge. Nichols over the top. Williams heads down to Perry. Marquez Lots of time for Marquez, who just decides to hoof it long with the switch. Kit Elliott is there. Can he cut it back and find his man? He can! He finds Trey Lucas. Trey Lucas with his hat-trick. Kit Elliott with an assist. A beautiful assist, quite frankly, because I was, for a split second, worrying that Kit Elliott was going to have a pop. I'll tell you when I thought he'd have a pop. He got about there, and I was like, oh, he's going to have a shot. He didn't. And luckily, he found Trey Lucas past 3 defenders, and the scoreline sits at 4-1. Right, goal kick from Butcher. This breathless first half isn't over yet. Ball goes deep. Perry gets his head to it. Masterson now on the ball for Hullbridge. To Nickel. Nickel, lots of time, puts the ball out wide, but Taylor's going to get there. And can we build another goal here? Wilson Brown to Balogun. I might take Wilson Brown off because he's on a yellow card, and it feels like a risk keeping honest. Trey Lucas picks up the ball again. Is he going to get a fourth? He has a pop from range, and he's definitely feeling very, very confident right now as half-time comes. And what a first half. That XG difference is horrendous. 3.388 to 0.65 is quite something. Right, in the dressing room, I think we're going to say what a 45 minutes that was. You've blown them away. But we are going to have a little chat with Tom Wilson Brown and just be like, buddy, if you could not get sent off here, that'd be nice. And we'll see how that goes for us. And second half can begin. Right, ball goes to Ottenaya for Hullbridge. I've made all 3 changes, by the way. I've sent on Cook at centre-half. Mitchell's gone out right back. I've moved Marquez to left-back just to protect from some red cards. And I've let Trey Lucas get his flowers and sent Darnell Mintus on as well to play up top for the remainder of this game. 20 minutes to go as Ramadan takes the corner. Gardner with a header over the bar. Yeah, felt like it was a good chance to give Darnell Mintus a run out with no pressure, get him scoring again, just in case the wheels come off with Trey Lucas in a game where we're looking fairly dominant. If I can get him a goal, I think we're probably just backed up a little bit so the goals don't suddenly dry up with 15 to go. I've also noticed they've been playing with 7 at the back all game, which is quite a disgusting sign of how much they feared us. So no more goals, all the action in the first half, unfortunately, but I say unfortunately because we won 4-1, and that is pretty special. We've just kind of sat back and held on to our lead, which is pretty good. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. We'll continue on into the game. We'll see where we're coming back for the next episode, which will be on Friday, and hopefully we'll have something special coming up. I don't know what's coming up in terms of the fixture list. I haven't looked that far ahead, but I'll find out in a second, just like you will. So just had a little look at the fixtures, and usually I would come back somewhere around the Chatham or Sudbury games. But I figure with the form we're in, and with what's at stake, I'm going to come back a little sooner, and then we'll come back towards February time with the episode after next. We're going to play Grays in the next game because they're top, we're second. Just makes sense to play them, doesn't it? So, I'll be back with that on Friday, I guess. That feels like the correct way to go about things. So, in the meantime, guys, I've been Chasing Lamely. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, ring the bell, share with your friends, leave comments, all that good stuff. And until next time, I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one.